Merry Christmas, everyone, unless if you're in a different time zone and it's not Christmas or it's after Christmas for you, whatever. I got this. This was one of the things I got, and I do a lot of Pokemon pack openings on here when I get packs and stuff. So I figured, why not? Let's make a quick little video and just, open this up. Now, I won't be recording any more videos for the rest of the year, but I will be streaming later today and maybe even tomorrow. I might even stream every day for the rest of the year. I don't know. But I know I'm definitely streaming today. So go check that out. I'll have a link to the stream, my Twitch account on in the description, and I'll even right here I'll put a little thing saying what my username is if you don't want to go through the link. So yeah. Now I will be exporting the stream over to YouTube when I'm done with the stream, but yeah, I'm getting Sekiro and Liza P today, and I'll figure out which one I want to stream. I don't really like playing Souls-like. I love watching them, but Sekiro and Liza P are the two that I've always wanted to play. So I'm streaming one of those two. I'm gonna be streaming both of them, not like every single time I play them, but just every now and then while I'm playing them. Alright, so let's just go ahead and start off with the two cards up here, aka, ooh, we got a little ZAPDOS, a little hollow, I think. I haven't opened Pokemon in a while. My brain doesn't remember this all that well. Oh yeah, for those of y'all who can use this thing, who can use the code, it might be backwards. It's backwards. If you can, try to put that in the best you can. Sorry if you can't, but then we got Electabuzz. This is so weird. I haven't done this in a while. I haven't opened a Pokemon pack in a while. But yeah, big ZAPDOS. I already got a few big cards. I got a big Pikachu, a big Lucario. Pretty sure I got a third big card. I don't know. I'll have to check. But yeah, but now we're here for the best part of every pack opening, especially for these big packs. The actual packs. Alright. Alright, which one am I opening? The first pick. Alright, good job. Pick this one. Alright, so I don't do this stupid little card trick where like you shuffle them around and so way you don't, so way the last card isn't the best card, but rather it's like in the middle and whatnot. Hey, quit trying to blanket. My dog's in here behind me. Yeah, Maple. And where's Mary Jane? There's Mary Jane. There she is. Alright, back to the actual video though. Should have got some scissors. Hang on, let me go get scissors. Alright, so I'm opening these. Yeah, I stream on Twitch a good lot. I've even streamed on YouTube twice. But I mainly just do Twitch. I'll eventually migrate over to YouTube eventually. But right now I'm just sticking with Twitch. And I don't have a schedule or anything for streaming on there. I'm eventually going to make one sometime like next month. I'm going to start making a schedule. Like I stream like every Saturday or something. Because right now I just kind of stream kind of like, camera's starting to fall. Okay, I just kind of stream on how I do with here's the other code. Here's this code. Like I said, try to put it backwards. I'm not gonna put the code in right way over everything. But yeah, I just stream. I just do kind of what I do on YouTube. I just stream whenever. But yeah, I'm eventually gonna make a schedule for YouTube. However, I don't know if I'm ever gonna make a schedule for that. So yeah. Yeah, so I like to do Pokemon pack openings this way. Is the camera moving? It's not. Okay. I like to do Pokemon pack opening this way because more fun, in my opinion. Execute. Clefairy. Oh yeah, so also let me know what you got for Christmas in the comments if you want to. You ain't gotta. But if you do wanna, just tell me in the comments what you got for Christmas or what your favorite thing you got for Christmas was. Anyways, much up. But yeah, I've been a Pokemon fan since I was, since I was born, essentially. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Platinum, I think. Wait, was this? Oh yeah, Ivysaur. I love Ivysaur. This is some cute art. I love the art. Slowbro. Eventually I'm going to show y'all a little binder, my binder that I have for the cards for a video. Don't start barking, please. Machoke. He only has one move. Huh. We got a cool Zubat. I'm putting all like the special cards to my right and all the normal cards to my left. War Turtle. And okay, for some reason this isn't the last card, but it's the second to last. ZAPDOS EX, the smaller version of the card. Which I have 2 of them now. So yeah. Okay, so I don't put all my all my good cards in the binder, mainly because my binder's small. Now most of my cards in that binder are Lucario because I'm biased to Lucario. Plus most of the Lucario cards I have are special, like they're this is the last card. They're all like Japanese or like just different arts. Alright. Put trash right here. Alright. Pack number 2. But yeah, like I said, my favorite Pokemon is Lucario. If my dream team, if there was a Pokemon game where every Pokemon ever was in it, I'm talking about all different variants, all different like forms, stuff like that. Hang on, I gotta give y'all this real quick. Is that too close? I can't tell. There we go. What was it saying? Oh yeah. So my ace would be Lucario. Then I would get Greninja. Then Absol. Then Garchomp. Actually no. Not Garchomp. Used to be Garchomp. No, number 4 is Meowscarada. Then is it? It's been a while since I rate my top. Since I said my top 6 favorite Pokemon. I know number 5 is 4 is Darkrai. 5 is Sprigatito, and 6 is Decidueye. Decidueye is awesome. He should have been in Smash instead of Cineroar, but whatever. Psyduck. So yeah, I love Pokemon. I have Pokemon Violet. I play it. I mean, I haven't really played it in a while, but Ekans. But yeah, we got Cubone, and then we got when I was younger. Lucario's been my favorite Pokemon for most of my life, but when I was like still very young and very new to Pokemon, my favorite Pokemon was Vulpix because I just liked it. And I still love Vulpix. It's still one of my favorite Pokemon. Poliwrath. We have Pidgeot. I always thought it was weird how it went Pidgey, Pidgeotto, and Pidgeot instead of Pidgey, Pidgeot, Pidgeotto. Because like it adds an extra 2 letters, so you would think that. Yeah. Also, have you seen the original 151 Pokemon? Because like from Shellder all the way to Gengar looks like a 5-step evolution. It looks like Shellder is in the shell. He evolves into Cloyster. Ghastly breaks out of Cloyster, turns into Haunter, and turns into Gengar. I don't know why. That just looks like it. It just looks like either A, Ghastly broke out of his shell, or he died and it became Ghastly. I'm your knight. Alright, we got Sandshrew. I love me Sandshrew and Sandshrew and Sandslash. I also love Weavile and Sneasel. I don't know why I brought those 2 up. Anyway, Seeking. Ooh, a Blastoise EX. Don't mind if I do. And then basic grass energy. Alright, how about this? How about I put my special cards in like to the right. And then I put all my EXs in their own little set. So I can put them in the binder easier. Yeah, let me go ahead and grab my binder. It's right over here. So in order to make sure, oh, I don't think they can hear me. Hang on. So, I have a Switch carrying case for my Switch, obviously. I don't use it because I just kind of put my Switch in my case, like my normal case, and then like my games and controller and whatnot. So this is just here. It's kind of here to prevent my Pokemon binder from getting dust. I might actually put it in my dresser since I have room. But yeah, I got this. I got this a while back. I think I've had it for over a year now. I didn't start using it until like a few months ago when I actually started to, you know. So actually, let me just do a quick little run through of my binder. So like I said, we got Lucario. We got Lucario. Actually, we also got Pikachu with the Dawn, or not Dawn, Hisuian? Yeah, the Legends of Arceus thing. We also have a, it's like, frick, Golbat, I think? My brain was something, wait, no, that's Crobat. Thank God the original 151 poster. Then we have Friends in Hisui, Articuno, Galarian, Zapdos, Moltres. I actually have this in Pokemon Go. I almost caught this one, but it fled, so. Then we have these ones. I don't know. We have Lucario again, then Schoolboy, Mudkip, and then Bohemian. I don't know how to pronounce it. More Lucario! Can you tell I love Lucario? Oh, here we go. Alright, Simisear V, Pikachu, Charizard, is that V? Charizard V, and then Morpeko. This is Morpeko. I like Morpeko. There's so many Pikachu clones. Freaking Bastiodon, Palkia V, specifically the origin form with the letter E, Palmo, and how do you say it? Greavard? Yeah, Greavard. Okay, so now we have these cool cards with the golden background. Rhyperior, Ampharos, Eevee, and Dusknoir. You can't really see that from that angle, but there you go. Hush up. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. I don't remember where I last left off. I was talking about these four. I know that. I think I already pointed them out. I do have an Eevee tattoo. I know it's upside down, but yeah. It was during a flash sale at this tattoo place, and there's a bunch of different Pokemon. I went with Eevee because I like Eevee more than Pikachu. Yeah, and plus Eevee's just awesome. Anyways, now we got Zoroark VMAX, Hisuian, not Hisuian. Is it Hisuian? It is Hisuian. It is Hisuian, I was right. I love Zoroark, by the way. Zoroark's one of my favorite Pokemon. Darkrai, Absol, Blastoise. Yeah. How many more of these do I have? 1, 2, 3. Well, yeah. About 3. We got Flapple, Alacream, forget your name, and then Torterra. What's your name? Helioptile. Then we got Sandslash, another Absol, regular Zoroark, and Delphox. I would say this, when it comes to Generation 6, I would always choose Froakie or Delphox or Fennekin, depending on which one I did last. Because I love the Fennekin evolution line, especially Braixen. Anyways, here are the last 3 for right now: Mew, Gallade, and then Pangoro. But yeah, so that's the last of them right now. I'll put the rest of these in later. Let's get back to actually opening the packs now. Sidetrack. This video is a lot longer than it's supposed to be. I'm not editing any of this, by the way. Well, actually, I gotta put that little username of my Twitch channel. Then I'm gonna get the link for my Twitch. So if you want to, you can join the stream later today. I don't know exactly what I am going to stream. What time is it? It is almost 12. I might stream at like 2, depending on when the games get done. I still have to buy them. Anyways, another code for you lucky, or Why am I saying get the code? Look at the QR code. Scan that instead. Actually, can you scan QR code backwards? I don't know. Oh, that's... You know, steel card. I think grabbed the last one, but that means... The Helix fossil. Ooh. I'm trying to make this both as funny as possible, but not trying to be, like, over the top, like, boring. Slowpoke. I don't know what it is. Whenever I open Pokemon cards, I just always... Magmar. I just always get, like... It just makes me feel like a kid. Or C. Because, like I said, I've been a fan since my whole life. I also been a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! My whole life. I did kind of... Hold on. Yeah, hot air balloon. Or, sorry, big air balloon, I mean. For Yu-Gi-Oh! I did kind of fall off for it for, like, I think a year or two. Because I didn't really get any cards or stuff. But eventually, I think, like, 2022, I think I started getting cards again. Primate. Bureau. Growlithe. Freaking alternate. Freaking full art Charmeleon. I would say this, though. I am someone who likes Charmeleon's design more than Charizard. I don't like playing... I like Charizard in terms of, like, how he plays and stuff more. But... in terms of, like, the design, I like Charmeleon more. I don't know what it is. I think this looks cool. And was Articuno. You know, someone actually said this, and it was actually so smart. And honestly, I knew about this, but there was a lot of people who didn't. So when I saw how many people didn't know of this, I was shocked about how the original legendary birds are the first three numbers in Spanish. Articuno, ZAPDOS, Moltres. If you don't know, uno means one, dos means two, tres means three. I don't know if that was intentional from the Pokemon developer, from Nintendo, but I like to think it was. Alright, get the QR code or look at the code itself backwards, whatever you want to do. Maybe I should put it up there for a few seconds longer. I don't know. There you go. Alright, there you go. Alright. Weedle. Zubat. Goldeen. I'm rapid firing this last one. Nidorano. Or Nidoran. Poliwrath repeats. Pidgeot repeats. Unite repeat. Some of them are falling. Hang on. The Pidgeot and the Poliwrath fell. Hang on, I gotta get it. Hang on. Okay. Oh yeah, so like I said, I'm going to be playing Sekiro or Liza P for the first time today. I might do Sekiro instead of Liza P. Or maybe I'll do Liza P, because I know Sekiro is supposed to be the hardest one, so I might want to try to get a little bit of experience, because the only Souls-like experience I have is I played Elden Ring for like a week, played Bloodborne for like an hour on stream, and that was it. Didn't play it again. And technically Hollow Knight is a Souls-like, like a 2D Souls-like, but I have not really gotten that far in the game. I've gotten a decent bit in the game, but not too far. Omnistar, or Amistar. I always say Omna, I don't know why. Graveler, Chansey, and then the basic energy. I'm not gonna lie, that last pack was kind of underwhelming comparing to the last. Because, like, what did I get? Zapdos, Blastoise, Zapdos, Charmeleon, like. So yeah, these are gonna go in my binder. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in there real quick. This was a great. I'm not gonna lie, this was a great pack to open after not opening one for a good while. I'll put the Charmeleon right here, because I haven't, like I said, I haven't opened one in a while, so it was nice to do that. Now, okay, if you were looking through my binder as well, and you just didn't skip that part, when I saw how some of the Pokemon had back covers, that's because my idiotic brain for the first good amount of cards just kind of left them in the seal I already put them in, and then just shoved them in the binder. So now they're like double sealed. I don't know if that was a good idea or not, but whatever. Now for these other cards I have places I can put them. My ZAPDOS EX card. I have actually I'm gonna grab all my giant cards real quick and then just put them in like a pile of themselves. So right now I just have them like this Lucario box that Jonah got me for my 17th birthday earlier this year. So, all right, give me a second. First, I gotta put this back. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Me and Steven have a second channel called Simple Minded Gaming. I will leave a link to that in the description. We don't have any videos on it yet, but we are planning on making one soon. And we're just going to be goofing off, playing games. Nothing really too impressive. We're just going to be playing games, whether we're playing the exact same game, we're playing 2 separate games and just goofing off. See, this is, so I got a Japanese Lucario V-Star box from Jonah earlier this year on my birthday. This is what it is. I just trying to put some cards in there after. So here we go. We have the same 2. Oh, I have freaking. Now I have 5 giant cards. So I have the exact same 2 Lucario ones. One of them came from Jonah, like he just gave me one, and then the other one came from the box. We have Pikachu, my very first one. Actually, back in my earlier videos, before I would zoom in the camera where you could just see the whole entire TV, if you would look where my Switch dock was, you would actually see the giant card in there. But then we have, I love this one. I don't remember how I got it, but Roaring Moon EX Salamence. I'm an idiot. I just said his Pokemon name. Why did I say Salamence? Okay. Roaring Moon EX Ancient Roaring Moon. I love this card so much. And now we have a 5th one to join the fray. Zapdos. I'm going to put these all in the little pile. For these cards, I have a junk tub of just cards that are just kind of So, yeah. Like I said, check the description. I'll be putting my my Twitch channel and my Simple Mind Gaming channel with me and Steven. And if you like this video, consider subscribing. I don't usually tell people to consider subscribing because I just never did. So like I said, consider subscribing if you like the video. Go check out my other videos if you're not sure if you want to yet. I have a lot of videos that you can check out from. So yeah, just go check those out. And have a Merry Christmas if it's Christmas for you. If it's not Christmas for y'all yet or anymore, have a good day.